guys, it's Miss Lena Mina here, and I'm here with a back to school makeup tutorial. So I asked on Twitter what kind of makeup tutorial you guys wanted to see, and a lot of you guys said like a simple back to school look. Some of you guys said a look that has very little makeup, so that's what I did. I also only used drugstore products because I felt like if you're in school still, chances are you're on a budget, or maybe you're on an allowance or something, so you don't have money to splurge on really nice items. Plus, if you're taking them in your makeup back to school, you don't want to lose like a really expensive makeup item, so it's nice to have a full drugstore look. Before I move on to the tutorial, be sure to give this video a big thumbs up if you want more makeup tutorials. That's the best way to let me know, by giving this video a thumbs up, and also comment below what other makeup tutorials you want to do. This is definitely out of my comfort zone. I really love like bright colors and all that, but because you guys requested it and I've heard it from a lot of people, I just couldn't pass it up, and I like a good challenge. So yeah, let's get on with the tutorial.
We're going to start by priming our skin with Maybelline Baby Skin Instant Pore Eraser. And because this is to diminish your pores, you want to make sure that you apply it in a patting motion to make sure the product gets inside your pores. Next, I'm going to use Revlon Photoready Eye Primer and Brightener, and I'm going to apply this onto my lids and also under my eyes to help prevent my concealer from creasing. And this was the first time that I used this tube, so I think I clicked it way too many times and applied way too much product, so definitely don't use this much. To our lids, we're going to start by applying Maybelline Color Tattoo 24-Hour Cream Shadow in Beige-ing Beauty. And I'm going to use a concealer brush, but you can also use a cream shadow brush or even your fingers to apply this to your lid. Next, I'm going to take this Baked Eyeshadow Palette by e.l.f. and I'm going to use this light brown color to pack onto my lid, and I'm going to use a fluffy eyeshadow brush to do that. Now I'm using the Revlon Photoready eyeshadow palette in the color Graffiti, and I'm going to use this medium brown to put into my crease. Using a fluffy crease brush, I'm going to pat the color into my crease and then slowly smooth it on out all the way to the inner corner of my eye and then all the way down to my outer V. Using that same color, I'm going to take an angled eyeshadow brush and I'm just going to further pack that color onto my outer V just to add some depth. And then you can take that same crease brush and just blend it all out so you don't have any harsh lines. For eyeliner, you're going to use the NYX eyeliner pencil in Jet Black, and we're going to apply it a little differently. So basically you're going to drag the eyeliner across your lower lash line, but on the inside, like if you were tight lining, but you're just going to let it go a little higher up into your lashes to give you a nice soft line, rather than a very harsh line as if you were to go above your lashes. For the bottom lash line, you're just going to take that e.l.f. Baked Eyeshadow Palette and use this dark brown with an angled eyeliner brush, and you're just going to drag that color along your lower lash line. To conceal imperfections, I like to use my L'Oreal True Match Super Blendable Crayon Concealer, and this is in color N4-5. For under eye concealer, I like to use my Covergirl with Olay Eye Rehab Correcting Concealer, and this is in light medium. For foundation, I went with Covergirl Clean Whipped Cream Foundation, and this color is number 340, which is Natural Beige. I chose this one because it's very light and airy, so it doesn't give too heavy of a feeling, but it can also be built upon, so you can do multiple coats if you want a more full coverage, but I just went with one coat here, and I applied it with my Sigma F80 flat kabuki brush. To set my foundation, I'm using Rimmel's Stay Matte Pressed Powder in the color Silky Beige, and I'm applying it with my Real Techniques powder brush. For blush, I'm using the Milani Baked Blush in Luminoso, and I'm going to apply it with my Real Techniques blush brush I chose to skip bronzer just because we're going for a more natural look. As you can see, I'm applying it very, very lightly to the highest parts of my cheekbones and trying not to go too heavy on the blush. To highlight the inner corners of my eyes, I'm going to use this white shade in the Graffiti eyeshadow palette by Revlon. And this is also what I'm going to use to highlight under my brow bone. For mascara, I'm going to use the L'Oreal Voluminous Original in black, and I'm going to apply it to my upper lashes, and I'm going to avoid applying it to my lower lashes just because we're going for a more natural look. So as I comb upwards, I kind of let it sit as it's curled so that I don't have to use an eyelash curler, but it still achieves a nice curled lash look. Here's a better look to the technique I'm talking about. I went with L'Oreal Paris Color Rich Extraordinaire lip color in Nude Ballet, and I chose a nice neutral lip just to keep with this natural makeup look.
So I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. Be sure to give it a big thumbs up if you did, and don't forget to subscribe and check out all my other videos. Hope you guys have a good one. See ya!